So shine, so shine, shine bright. So shine, so shine, shine bright.
Welcome to another presentation in the Soul Shine series for activations and meditations for New Earth creations. I'm so pleased to be here today with this joyful presenter, Susan Reis. She works with the angels. She sings the songs of the angels. And today we're talking about an activation of play. Enjoy the Christ consciousness and Hathors energy. I want to welcome Susan. Thank you, Susan. It's so good to see you here.
Hello. So good to be here again. Happy holidays to everyone all over the world. I was so thrilled when I always ask what's the greatest contribution I can be to these calls. And I sometimes have a different idea what it would be. I thought it'd be heavy duty Christ consciousness, which is a lot of beautiful energy coming through, and you're going to experience some of that. I had a feeling we might have some visitors from the Hathors, and those of you who know who the Hathors are, they're the most beautiful beings that have been around for I don't know, ancient beings. They seem to come to sound therapists. So there's a little bit of that. But the thing that surprised me is the message. And I'm going to talk a little bit before you hear the activation. So they want to explain the importance of fun and joy. And it's almost as if fun was like a nasty word or a dirty word or something wrong with it. And this morning I just had this feeling again. It's like some people are in this world just to have fun and we make them wrong, but they're raising the vibration of energy. So I guess this is going to be a call that gives you permission to have calm and peace and joy and fun and experience some Christ consciousness energy and some the messages from the Hathors. Don't worry about the sound because they don't do well in third dimension sound. So you're going to get the activation, even though there might be little bits where you don't hear them because they're beyond our technology. And you'll hear enough, and I have the gift of interpretation that you'll be able to get the activation anyway. That's one thing I want you to be clear on. You're going to get a beautiful, you're going to hear the angel songs and the Christ consciousness energy coming in, and then the Hathors. But don't worry if they're a little wonky. You're getting a very powerful activation.
Wow, we are excited. And I can already feel the activation. Absolutely. I really feel like we are already in their presence. Your experience with the Hathors, maybe share with us a brief introduction to how you came to work with the angels, and then the Hathors, how did they come to you? So that's two-sided there. We want to know.
Yeah, the angels, I think I've always been connected to. I've always searched for the good in all religions. I have a bachelor's in religious studies, and I used to hang out at churches. I've always been connected to the angels for years and years and years before I started singing and channeling them. That came probably around 1990. So I've been doing this for a long time. And it came from me working with a medium, or not a medium, but a person who channels and, complete channels. She wouldn't remember what she said unless she listened to the recording. So I was activated. And one day I like to sing my angel songs instead of just say, oh, this is what I'm seeing, more like as a psychic message or something. And so the Hathors are very interesting. They're, the energy is super, super kind, super, super lovely, powerful, and yet they're almost shy. They really do not, if they show up and come to you, it's a very special moment. And they usually come to us sound therapists. So I can't say specifically when they came. I do sound therapy activations in my classes, weekly, several of them. And sometime along the line in the last, I don't know, 10 years, they were just part of my daily routine of calling in. I work with our highest guides and angels for the highest good of all, and they were part of that. Now, you will find in the many, many, many sessions I've done with people and the people who find their way to me, if, if they do a little light language or a little sound therapy, they'll show up. They assist with sound therapy. Yeah. But they
Oh,
keep themselves very quiet and they don't need to announce each other. And when they do, it's a very big honor to have them nearby.
wow. Okay, I just got chills when you said that. And I know that those who have experienced the sound sessions that they create on their own, or even with listening with the light language, wow. All right, we're going to be playing with that in the future as we continue with our own sound transmissions, because you've explained it so well, and we're excited. Okay. So is there anything you'd like to say about this activation before we start?
The activation, I'm going to talk a little bit and then you're going to hear the activation. But what did just come through now is I'm going to be in with part of this program. For those of you who choose it, is going to be some classes. And the Hathors just let me know they're going to be attending those classes with us. So anyone who likes sound therapy, anyone who thinks they're going to be hearing light language or want to learn and channel it, here's a beautiful opportunity. They just told me to let you know. I think I'm doing a class in January and February, and they'll be able to, they're going to be visiting with us. They're going to be co-creating with us, and they're going to be setting the new year up for beautiful, beautiful, new, joyful possibilities.
Wow. Okay. It's joyful, profitable success with calm and fun. That's the new year as you've described it. We're going to talk about more of that after this activation. Right now, we invite everyone to settle in to receive this transmission. Here we go.
Welcome, welcome, everybody. Happy holidays, happy solstice, happy everything you celebrate that brings you joy. I'm Susan Elizabeth Reis. My company is Joyful Possibilities. I've been asked to kind of share some stuff today. I channel angels, I channel multidimensional beings. I open my mouth and angel songs come through. I play with essential oils. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to follow the flow of energy. And I'm asked to put on some frankincense. Spiritual protector and uplifter is how I use it. And I have some friends here with me. Rudolph and Mrs. Claus is here with me because they invite us to have, our highest guides and angels. I always ask that I work with my highest guides and angels. And what is the most joyful contribution I can be to this call and to you finding it at this time on this planet and this dimension and we meeting up? And what is it going to be to make this holiday season so enjoyable and set you up for a beautiful new year of joyful possibilities? And I got the answer of having fun and joy and play. And you cannot be in complaining and gratitude at the same time. You cannot be in complaining and counting your blessings and joy at the same time. So I'm inviting you to just take a few minutes. We're going to do a sound therapy activation. We're going to bring in probably a lot of like beautiful, gentle Christ consciousness energy, maybe some benevolent beings like the Hathors. They come in and work with sound therapists. We'll see. We'll see who wants to come play with us today. But the first thing I heard was frankincense. To have you look at getting some frankincense into your system, and you get it remotely by me putting it on. Of course, I can tell you how to get it physically too. Just reach out to me. And because frankincense reveals, it's the oil of truth. And it reveals deceptions and false truth. I like to say that if you're in an office situation, we're surrounded by a bunch of angry people, you put frankincense on, they'll all leave the room. Because I've known that happen to a number of people. They can't be in the vibration of this truth. This oil helps create new perspectives. I like to talk about new joyful possibilities. And it's based on light and truth. So we're allowing some of that to come forth as we have this few minutes to gather today. And I'm putting on a grounding oil, which is balanced to make us feel comfortable being here in the world. at this time on this planet. Now I'm going to start with an angel song. Just going to open my mouth and the angel song's going to come through. I never know what it's going to be. A little sip of water, got my Christmas flash. I also have my green drink ready here. And here we go. We are seeing that you understand that this whole world is in your hands. It's at your command by your energy, and by your choice. We listen for your voice. We look to see what you are being, that you magnify. So when in gratitude is what is supplied, more to be grateful for, always comes for sure. We welcome you to count your blessings now every day and feel the joy that way. Ayano Mayana, Ayano, Ayano Mayana, joy and play each day. Joy and play each day. When's the last time someone gave you permission to play and have joy? Of course you have some fun, joyful things happen. Most of you who are showing up to these calls have found a way to work with your energy. I'd like to share a few tools of how to work with your energy and know that you're in your own energy field. You can just ask. And the first tool I'm going to share with you is to ask. I always ask that I work with my highest guides and angels for the highest good of all. And I give you my free will to co-create with me. By the law, universal law, third dimension, we still have to ask and give them our free will to co-create with us. And what would it take to have a more joyful day today than I can even ever imagine? That is the key right there. Ask an open-ended question. Let God, Source, Universe fill in the blanks. Let the quantum entanglements go out and bring it to you just because you ask. So what would it take to have more joy and more fun today than I can even imagine? Bypassing the thinking mind. And you heard me do some light language. And lightweight language also bypasses the thinking mind. It clears out that stuff that we don't even know is bothering us. And it brings us into this new energy of new joyful possibilities. So I'm going to share a couple angel songs today, maybe another oil. Looks like what wants to come? Yin Yang's been coming in a lot lately. And it's just that last like end of the year stuff, end of the segment in your life stuff, clearing out all the old from all the lifetimes where you still felt you had to suffer, clearing out the little child stuff, the tormented child stuff. And many of you I know might have been there, done that. I grew up in an alcoholic family. My mom had to get beat up by my dad for 12 years and he didn't know, and he went on to get better and became a well-known counselor. And I work with people all the time who what I call our masters. You come into this world and you kind of help transform it that way by going through it. And then you go ahead and teach that you are a survivor and you can create a joyful life and you can help others have a joyful life. So I get it. I know I've been there and I know many of you have too. So the yang yang, when yang yang comes, very powerful. And it really has to do with that inner child things. And so I'm going to put some of this on my feet as another grounding oil for us. Maybe take a little whiff of it. And then yang yang playfully nudges the individual into remembering life is to be enjoyed. Yay, enjoyed. It uplifts the grieving heart. It encourages flexibility for stiff entrepreneurs. Who's running on such an old pattern of run, and getting exhausted? Well, a couple things are happening now, and you no longer have to be on that same pattern. You don't have to pick up on the world's belief system. You don't have to even be on the path of pain anymore to learn. you can learn all your lessons on the path of joy. Who wants that? Yeah, right? Why wouldn't we want that? So with a little community, it's very difficult to go things alone. I recommend, and your angels always recommend, joining together now. It's too easy to be off and get into the different patterns and the different co-creations and the different grid work that is not joyful. So they're inviting you, and Susan's inviting you to check out what she has available. But the angels, as I channel here, are inviting you to join and stay in a close community of like-minded people. I call my tribe Earth Angels. If you found your way here, you are probably a light worker, an Earth Angel, and you're here to, I'm just watching, you might see orbs go by. They happen when I start talking about the angels and Earth Angels. And so I welcome you to community. I have a Facebook group that'll be posted with this. I have some beautiful sound therapy gifts to give you that will be posted with this. And I invite you to share in our beautiful community or another one that lights you up and gives you joy. All right, so we wanted to introduce that. So that's kind of helped clearing out some of that old stuff. And it helps with those of you focused on just the doing, doing, doing. And it opens your heart to receive too. So I'm going to get a little bit more yang yang on the heart chakra so that you're not doing just all the giving and all the running and all the chaos. You're receiving the fun. You're receiving the joy. You have space and time to sit back and say, I am so grateful. And that is as simple as a gratitude journal first thing in the morning, and just start writing everything, the basic, the course. Oh, see what else comes out when you start writing your gratitude. Oh my gosh. And then here's a little gift for you. Then write it in the future backwards. So let's say you go out 90 days, and 90 days, I am so excited and grateful. My program's up and running. I have so many beautiful clients, and we celebrate all day long, and their investments come back tenfold. And we laugh and we create and we put positive energy into the world, and we create new things that didn't even exist in the world, and we have fun doing it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I invite you to go forward gratitude and then be that today, right? You've heard that in many, many, many different ways. And sometimes you just need it to sink in. All I got to do is ask that I work with my highest guides and angels for the highest good of all, and give them my free will to co-create. Feel grateful for being here and everything I have. Fast forward for the gratitude in 90 days, or a year if you want, but 90 days working backwards. And then look for the opportunities where I'm actually being that. Look for the opportunities where I'm playing. Now, if you, and do these little rampages. I am so excited and grateful. I have all this time to just play and relax and do travel and whatever lights you up and gives you joy. In addition to your career that gives you joy. I teach joyful abundance in all areas of life. And I've been there, done that, where I had no money. I mean, zero. Put my last dollar in the church basket and walked out and found a $20 bill on the sidewalk. So I knew that I'd always be provided for. So I've gone from zero to so grateful with income. I've gone from careers I hated and even stuck in offices for 40 hours a week. I said, this is not my life, to joyful careers where I share with people all over the world how to create new joyful possibilities. And I get to have time to play, love in my life. I've gone from terrible relationships to happily married 27 years with friends and family and more fun things to do all the time. And I'm so grateful that I didn't used to have this. I used to have the house that they said would never sell with the railroad track in the back, to now the house where I look outside and the river's down the hill and there's an observation deck and a gazebo and a hot tub and things that I couldn't even imagine. So when I invite you to say, what else is possible that I cannot even imagine, then you're opening up into the realm of new joyful possibilities. And I also invite you to say what's right about this if things go wrong, what's right about this that I'm not getting, and what else is possible. Because that will open up doors to new joyful possibilities that did not exist without you saying that. Most people stay in the what's wrong about this and complain. I invite you to write this down. What's right about this that I'm not getting? What else is possible? And let your highest guides and angels and God, source, universe, and your beautiful energy create new joyful possibilities in your world. So I'm going to share an activation now to help us bring all this into existence for us. And I've got some beautiful music picked out, and it's used with permission from Thaddeus. It's channel music. And we're just going to see, here we go. It's called Rising into Light. And it's going to allow us to bring into this awareness what lights us up and gives us joy. Here we go. Yamayana, Uhayana, Uhayanaya. Calling on some beautiful benevolent beings that want to be here. And we ask that we work with our highest guides and angels for the highest good of all. We give you our free will to co-create with us. A white light is coming down your crown chakra now, cocooning you all the way down to your feet. And your feet are like vines going down to the earth star below your feet. And that's being pulsating and activated. That's like a beautiful supportive energy coming up. It supports Mother Earth, and you're on Mother Earth. It supports you too. As it pulsates up your feet, past your hips, and your angel wings are open wide now to give and receive, to give and receive, to give and receive. Receive the fun, the joy. You are grounded, connected, and protected as we surround you with the white light of new possibilities. A rose light that everything is always working out for me. Everything's in divine order. And a violet flame to transmute anything that might not be working for you. On a cellular level, on a DNA level, on a karmic level, let it be gone. Transmute. Just throw it away down to Mother Earth. She'll turn it into a beautiful, like liquid fertilizer. A new blossom will grow. And you are the new blossom growing into this end of the year, growing into the new year. And you're blossoming with new joyful possibilities that never even existed before this moment. Just for you being here, just for you asking, just for you choosing. And anything doesn't allow that, clear. Calling on some benevolent beings who are going to assist you in having a beautiful, productive year with more joy than you could even ever imagine. Calling on the beautiful Mary Magdalene and the service angels and everyone that allows you to be gentle and feminine and balanced and kind and loving as you create more joy than you can even ever imagine. Calling on the Christ consciousness and Mother Mary, cocooning us all the way gently soft, all the way down to our beautiful toes and down to the Earth star, sending just white light, Christ consciousness energy. Everything's always working out for us. White light, beautiful energy. Everything's always working out for us. And we're having the Hathors come in and they work the sound therapists. It's very rare they show up, so that they're showing up here for all of you who found your way to us. Either you're sound therapists, or might be, or maybe you feel like you like to do light language. Maybe you just enjoy the message that will come through. So let's hear from the Hathors. And you can always get a hold of me for more information about who they are. Beautiful, powerful, benevolent beings, but very ancient. They usually don't come into third dimension vibrational frequency, so it might sound a little strange, but I can interpret, okay? heart being full of peace. Let your joy bring you fun. Let this time be the time for joy for everyone. For everyone. I know my joyful fun has begun. I know my joyful fun has begun. Let's go. Let's create a world we would love to live in. Let's do it one person at a time, one thought at a time, one feeling at a time, one beautiful, joyful choice at a time. And let's celebrate this beautiful time together, knowing that everything is working out for us. And so it is, so be it. And so it is, so be it. Amen, amen, amen. So be it. Amen. This is Susan Elizabeth, and I am the Angels of Light. Have a wonderful, joyful, abundant day.
Wow, Susan and the beautiful angels and the Hathors, thank you, thank you, thank you for this beautiful experience. We're shifted.
Yeah, you're welcome. And what I'm hearing to share is, don't underestimate the power of what just happened, because they are saying there was especially in the heart chakra, there was receiving centers opened, and the information that they'd like to leave with you also are your highest guides and angels, our highest guides and angels, everyone listening to this call, is keep it super simple and keep it super fun. And the easiest way is your gratitude journal. Just because and everyone who's been introduced to a gratitude journal and said, I'm so thankful for, the sun shining in the window. They think they're just going to go through their daily routine of thank you, thank you, thank you. And they're not. You'll get the downloads coming in. And then I'm going to invite you. And this is a special little holiday surprise that's going to launch you into the new year, is write it 90 days out backwards gratitude. So 90 days from now, you're going, I am so excited and grateful. That was amazing what I created in December, in January, in February. I am so grateful. And somehow that 90 days out, and you can feel it in your body. You can just feel that embodied. And I didn't put in the what, you put in the what. I'm so excited and grateful. I love my clients. They absolutely are so fun to work with. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that is a gift you're going to be giving yourself. And from there, you're going to reverse engineer.
Yes, it works. It's magic. I love that.
It does.
I can sense everyone is starting that list already. It really explains the quantum. Wow, how we are feeding the quantum field with the intention and the joy that we carry. We are directing the timeline.
Yes.
We are filling it with information of our heart's desire. That's how quantum reality works. Yes. Wow. All right, everyone, get busy with that gratitude journal. Dream big, and don't ever doubt it, and feel and sense the support that you have from the illumined realms working with you on that gratitude journal. I just love it when we hear about gratitude and then we look at some of the scientists like Einstein. Einstein said thank you hundreds of times a day, and he was supported in such miraculous ways, and he helped change the world. We can do that too, don't you think?
Yes, we can. And also notice that you're embodying it. It's not just the head, and it's not just the writing. And handwriting to paper is what's preferred for this, because it comes through you. Though you felt it when I did that little rampage, as I call it. I was embodying that. That was real. It's not made up. It's
Yeah.
not like pretending.
Embody-
It was in every cell of my being.
yes, embodying the feeling. We could see that. We could
Yeah.
see that. And
Yeah.
that radiated to us. And that's why we're excited too.
Hmm.
So many are excited for this.
Yeah.
Wow.
So have fun with that. That's a beautiful little way to start the new year. Yes.
Wonderful. So, Susan, thank you for this beautiful activation today. We are shifted, as I mentioned earlier. We're feeling the love, we're feeling the gratitude. I know there's ways that people want to work with you, and you have ways that people can work with you. You've got a 21-day journey, and you've got 2 group sessions that are really
Mhm.
magical. Tell us about your special offer, and those who are watching or listening can just scroll down on this webpage and learn alongside Susan speaking about this. Thank you, Susan.
Sure. The offer is really simple, fun, and powerful. We like that, right? So the 21 days is with a little angel song, a little sound therapy, maybe some essential oils are mentioned. But each day in those 21 days, you get this little activation. And basically, what you're doing, you're taking out the old. I am so done with that. I'd say take it out to the garbage. And then when you take something out, you replace it with something new, right? So then, and I choose this. So you're going to have these little prompts every day. And this works really, really well. And you're going to go, I am so done with being sick and tired. And then I choose to be whole, healthy, and healed. And then the next day might be a little prompt. I am so done with the worrying and being scared all the time. I choose to be empowered and having fun. See, each day you get this clearing out and choice in these little prompts. So they may say they're very short, maybe 10, 15 minutes. And it sets you up with taking that time for yourself and get that receiving center started for yourself. And then you become this new magnet to your day and thus to our world. And that's how we create our new world. It's just by us changing our little day like that, little tiny simple things. Um, the classes, as I mentioned before, are going to be, they're always unique. I channel, I'm not sure who's going to come through, though the Hathors mentioned they're going to be there with on both classes. Now, that is the first in my lifetime that they've ever announced their arrival. And that means it's going to be very powerful, very blessed, very sacred. They're very special beings. And like I say, they're kind of shy. They don't just show up for just anyone. So we're going to have a beautiful time there. Who's ever called it? Oh, I'm getting the goosebumps all over the place. Are you? they're here with us now. They're strong and powerful and fun and just beautiful energy to work with. Of course, everyone who shows up at the lives, as many as I possibly can, you get your own angel song. So you'll get to hear a message, and the angels have a way of, if they answer it for everyone involved, those listening to the recording too. So the recordings are just as powerful. If you can't be there live, they're just equally powerful because we've already established the morphic field by being together. Though if you can be there live, you'll get an angel song, as many as I can.
So beautiful. Thank you so much. I know the songs as you sing it literally melts our hearts and opens us up to the great joy and the beauty of it. It really takes us into our center with peace and harmony. It is so exquisite. You do incredible work. Thank you again for all of this. And as we say goodbye, I want to have you share any thought for this magnificent year of the 8.
Oh, well, how about we hear with an angel song? Because they kind of give me this pressure in my heart when they want to come through. And what me, Susan, in my thinking mind could think about the new year would not be nothing compared to what they have to share.
Okay.
So is that okay? Have an angel song tell us about what is the most joyful contribution we can be to this new year coming up? That's a good question. What's the most joyful contribution can we be to this new year coming up? And what message do you have to assist us? So here we go. We are looking at your energy, and we invite you to look at it also. when you are in the gratitude, the laughing and the joy. We see you dancing, kicking up your heels, walking with others dancing round. Gather together, this is where you will find the joys profound. Gather round, sing and dance, let your world have a chance to feel this joy, feel this joy. And together you create a world that you would love to participate in. Kaya no Mayana, kaya no ma. Let the joy begin. Let the joy begin. Yes.
I have goosebumps all over. That's so beautiful. My heart is so open right now.
Dancing, kicking up our heels, running around the campfire. I think we can do some live events this year.
All right, hold on to your hats, everyone, as you anchor fully in joy and gratitude. And Susan and the angels, thank you so much for this beautiful time today. Thank you.
Thank you, Loren. Thanks for having us all and making the world a better place to be, more joyful.
Yes, and thank you for watching this Soul Shine episode, allowing your soul to shine. And again, scroll down on this webpage or click the link in the description box wherever you're watching or listening to this video, and you'll see this beautiful offering from Susan, the angels, and the Hathors. Thank you, everyone, for your bright light. We love you. Namaste.
So shine, so shine, shine bright. So shine, so shine, shine bright. So shine, so shine, shine your light. So shine, so shine, shine your light. So shine, so shine, shine your light, shine your light from deep within. On the longest day of the year, when the dark meets the light, we will come together as one, so we can live in peace. So shine, so shine, so shine, shine your light from deep within. So shine bright. So shine, so shine, so shine bright. Bring your light into the world, so we can live in peace. So we can live in peace. Plant seeds of love, plant seeds of care, plant seeds of truth that the light will give birth to in time. shine, so shine, so shine bright, so shine, so shine, shine your light. Shine your light from deep within, so we can live in peace. So shine bright, so shine bright, so shine bright.
This has been a presentation of New Earth One Network, your home for New Earth living. Access information, education, and videos on living from the heart in unity consciousness. Visit newearth1.com.